Good evening, America, and welcome to The Tonight Show with me, Steve Allen, and I'd like to welcome you to this special edition of The Tonight Show with me, Steve Allen, capping off the year's events that have taken place. Tonight's events that we'll be covering are Sputnik, the Little Rock Nine, the suburbs, and of course, we'll be watching a duck and cover video. And tonight, our first guest, a witness from the Little Rock Nine incident, Mr. Rudy McFarland, everybody. Very good. So, pretty hectic down there. What happened there?
Well, when I witnessed it, there was a little girl named Elizabeth Eckford who didn't get the message that she shouldn't come to school, and the mob of people were yelling, "Lynch, lynch, lynch," when an old lady came out and moved her to safety and saved her.
Sounds like quite a story.
Yes.
Quite a story. So it seems like everything down there is kind of going down. What would you say?
Yeah. It's chaotic. Everybody's like segregated.
So let me ask you a question, Rudy. How do you personally feel about the situation?
I think it's wrong. I think that segregation should end completely.
Well, Rudy, thank you for your time.
Thank
I
you.
see you, Mr. McFarland. Best of wishes. Alright, and moving on to our next issue. This brings me to a little more touchy subject with the current thought of nuclear fallout on the mind, but the government developed a new form of video that would tell people how to, quote-unquote, duck and cover in the event of a nuclear holocaust. So, with that, let's go to the video. Quite a video there, quite a video. Well, this is the government's new plan if a nuclear event should happen in the United States of America. Well, let's just hope nothing like this ever happens, but if it should, I feel pretty safe. Joining me is my second guest tonight, a senior editor from the New York Times. Please welcome Mr. Jake Sanders. Hi Jake, how's it going? Steve. So, brought you on the show tonight to talk about Sputnik. So
I've heard.
So go ahead and fill me in on it.
Well, you see, was it about 2 years ago now, 1957, the dang Soviets launched a first satellite ever into space to, I guess, track the density of the atmosphere at that altitude, and it also tracks, radio signals in the ionosphere. Yeah, that's pretty much the story. They beat us to the chase.
So, how do you think international relations suffered after that?
Well, as Americans, we became paranoid. Public didn't know about it for a while, and began sort of a race, if you will.
The space race.
The space race.
I like it.
Yes.
So, Jake, you look like a middle-class guy. Probably have a nice family at home and everything, so you look like you probably moved in the suburbs, have you?
The suburbs, yes. The Charles Levitt, he created basically a community that was very self-sufficient, and I guess you could say it was a little close for the homes to be together like that, but they had a grocery store, they had basically everything that you would need to survive on a daily life. And also, one of the biggest parts is that they were right by the highway. So, when I'm going to work up in New York, I just, maybe 5 minutes away from the highway. I hop right on and go up 95, and I'm there in, 35 minutes.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Alright. Thanks, Jake. Alright. This is Steve Allen for The Tonight Show, signing off. Good night, America. Stay sexy.